Hey guys! So I'm Brian and welcome back again to my channel, and today I'm gonna discuss the navigating on iOS using the Packet Tracer. And so I hope you gain more knowledge from my blog, and I will start. This is the instruction of the Packet Tracer navigating the iOS. The first step is click the connection icon in the lower left corner of the Packet Tracer window, the one that looks like a lightning bolt. This is the lightning bolt. And the second is select the light blue console cable by clicking it. The mouse pointer will change to what appears to be a connector with a cable dangling for it. And click PC1, a window display on option for an RS232 connection. Click the PC1 and drag the other end of the console connection to the switch 1 switch and click the switch to access the connection list. After that, select the console port to complete the connection. Step 2 is establish terminal session with switch 1. Click PC1 and then select the desktop tab. Click the PC1 and select the desktop tab. After that, click the terminal application icon. Verify that the port configuration default settings are correct. Yes, and okay, it is correct. And the screen that appears may have several message display. Somewhere on the screen, there should be press return to get started message. Press enter. Said press enter. Okay. Step 3. Explore the iOS help. The iOS can provide helps more commands depending on the level access. The prompt currently displayed is called user exec, and the device is waiting for a command. The most basic form of help is to type a question mark at the prompt to display a list of commands. So type question mark. Oh, this is the exec command. The second is at the prompt type T and then a question mark. Type T and then a question mark. So this is the telnet terminal trace route. The letter C is at the prompt type T and then a question mark. Telnet terminal. This type of help is known to context sensitive help. It provides more information as the command and are expanded. Step 1. Enter privilege exec mode. Type TN and press the tab key. Tab. The show is enabled. And enter the enable command and press enter. And when prompted, type the question mark. This is the many exec command. Click the enter to see more. After that, when in privilege exec mode, one of command starting with letter C is configure. Type either the full command or enough of the command to make it unique. Press the tab key issue the command and press enter. Tab and type the configure. Press enter to accept the default parameter that enclosed in the brackets terminal. Enter. This called global configuration mode. This mode will be explored further in upcoming activities and lab. For now, return to privilege exec mode by typing end exit or Control Z. For now, we use the exit. Configured from console by console. Use the clock command. Use the clock command to further explore help and command syntax. Type show clock at the privilege except front. Type show clock. Use the text sensitive help and the clock command to set the time on the switch to the current time. Enter the command clock and press enter. Incomplete command. Try again. Okay, incomplete command. The third is the percent incomplete command message is returned by the iOS that indicates that the clock commands need more parameters anytime more information is needed. Help can be provided by typing a space after the command and the question mark. Let's try space. Space clock, space and the question mark. See, you will set the time and the date. After that, what would have displayed if only the clock set command has been entered and no request for help was made using the question mark? Based on the information requested by issuing the clock set command, enter a time of 3 p.m. by using the 24 hours format of 15. Check to see if more parameters are needed. So let's try the clock set 15. So you can see the hours, minutes, and second. The output return is a request of for information. If you were not successfully, try the following commands to obtain the output above. So let's try to set the clock. Clock set 15 31 January 2035. Enter. So you can see if there have a changes. Oh, have a changes. So the step to explore the additional command message. The iOS provide various outputs for incorrect or incomplete commands. Continues to use the clock command to explore additional message that have encountered as you learn to use the iOS. Issued by following command and record the message. Try the type to CL. Ambiguous command CL. Clock. Incomplete command. Clock set. Invalid input detected as symbol marker. So that would be all. The clock change and the connecting of the PC1 and the switch 1. And this is the many exec command. So that would be all and thank you. So Hey guys, so today I'm continue my task to do a packet tracer. So this is the objectives. Verify the default switch configuration, configure a basic switch configuration, configure a MOTD banner, save configuration files to NVRAM, configure the S2. Step 1 is enter the privilege exec mode. So click the switch 1 and then the CLI tab and press enter. This is the switch 1, CLI tab and press enter. And then the next is type the enable switch. Step 2 is examine the current switch configuration. Enter the show running config command. Show running config command. This is the configuration command. The fast Ethernet have 24 and interface gigabit have 2. Next is create a basic switch configuration. Assign a name to a switch. Configure terminal. Configure terminal. Hostname S1. Hostname S1. Exit. So we assign the S1 switch the host name. Second is secure access to the console line. Enter. Configure terminal. Configure terminal. Next is line console 0. Password let me in. Password let me in. Log in. Exit. And exit. Next is step 3 is the verify that console access is secured. So let's press the exit and let me check if the password is okay. Password is let me in. Let me in. Okay. And then enable configuration terminal. Configure terminal. Set the password. Enable Cisco. Enable password. C1 $, C0. Enter and exit. Enter. Enter the exit command again to log out of the switch. So let's try if the another password is correct. Password is let me in. Enable C1 $, C0. Okay. And type the show running configuration. Show running configuration. Show running configuration. Okay. pass Ethernet. Next is configure an encrypted password to secure access to privilege mode. The enable password should be replaced with the newer encrypted secret password using a enable secret command. Set the enable password secret password to it's a secret. Um, config t and enter enable secret. It's a secret. It's a secret. Enable secret. It's a secret. And enter. Exit. So verify the enable secret password is added to the configuration file. Um, show run. Tap the show run. This is the okay. The password secret is enabled. Next is step 80C. Encrypt the enable and console password. Tap again the config t. Enter. Service password encryption. Service password encryption. Encryption. Service password encryption. Exit. Part 3 is configure a MOTD banner. Step 1 is configure a message of the day MOTD banner. Step banner MOTD. This is a secure system. Authorize access only. Authorize access only. How? What happened? Um, okay. This is the problem. Missing quotation. Next is S1 config. Exit. Part 4 is save configuration files to NVRAM. Step 1 is verify the configuration is accurate using the show run command. Step 2 is save the configuration file. So let's tap the copy running config startup config Destination. Destination file name is startup to configure. Enter. Step 3 is examine the startup configuration file. Part 5. Configure S2. You have completed the configuration on S1. You will now configure the S2 if you cannot remember the command. Refer to part 1 to part 4 for assistance. So, we are done to the switch 1 and let's try to the switch 2. Let's close this. S2. Enter. Name the device S2. Name the device S2. Enable. Switch configure. 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 Terminal. Hostname. Hostname S2. Exit. The second is configure and enable a password of Cisco and an enable password secret of it's a secret. So here's the password. Configure terminal. Configure terminal. Next to configure is enable password C1 $sign C0. Enter. Exit. And step 3 is configure and enable password and enable secret password of a secret. This is config T. Enable secret. It's a secret. Enable secret. It's a secret. Enter. Exit. So step 4 is configure a message to those logged in into the switch with the following message. This is the following message. 30. Config T. Let's try the runner MOTV. This is the message. Authorize access only. Unauthorized access is prohibited and violators will be prosecuted to full the full extent the law the enter and exit. So encrypt all plain text message and password. Ensure the configuration is correct. Save the configuration to file to avoid the loss of the switch is power down. So this is the last activity for the Netaka, the activity 3. Um, the name of this activity is Packet Tracer Implementing Basic Connectivity. So this is the objectives. Part 1, perform a basic configuration on S1 and S2. Part 2 is configure the PCs. Part 3 is configure the switch management interface. Part 1, perform a basic configuration on S1 and S2. Complete the following steps on S1 and S2. Step 1, configure S1 with the host name. Click the switch 1 and then click the CLI tab. And then enter the correct command to configure the host name S1. Enable and configure key. So it's the host name S1. Okay, exit. Next is configure the console and privilege exec mode password. Use Cisco for the console password and use class for the privilege exec mode password. Set the line console 0. Oops. Configure T and install console 0. And then like after that is password Cisco login exit. Enable password plus enter and exit. So after that we will check how can you verify the bot password were configured correctly. So step first, configure an modified banner. Use an appropriate banner text form authorized access. The following is an example. So after we do that, okay, this is the enabled password class, correct? And password Cisco. Okay, that's correct. Configure T. Next is banner MOTB. Set the authorize access only. Violators will be prosecuted to the full extent the law. Okay, exit. After that is save the configuration file to nvram. copy running config startup. Okay, okay. So we're done to the switch 1. Next is the switch 2. Well, configure the configure the hostname. Hostname is S2. That's it. Next is the password. Configure the line console 0 password. Enable password Cisco login exit. Um, enable password class. And we check if our doing is correct. So password class, host name, and this is the password Cisco. Next is the configure the console. Next is the configure an MOTD banner. Let's try configure terminal banner MOTD authorize access only violators will be prosecuted to the full extent. After that exit, we are done to the MOTD banner and save. Copy running config startup config. Okay. Let's try to save again. Copy running config startup config. We're done to the part 1. So we go to the part 2. So click the PC1 and command prompt. Check the ping space 192.168.1.253. So okay, we have 32 bytes. Request timeout. And request timeout again. Request timeout again. So the meaning is ping statistic for 192.168.1.253 is for received equals 0, loss equals for 100% loss. Let's close. Let's proceed to the part 3. Configure S1 with an IP address. S1 config T interface LAN 1 and IP address 192.168.255.255.255.0. Next is no shutdown. Enter, exit, enter. Spacing. Okay. Save, copy, running, config, startup, config. Okay. Let's go to the switch 2. See a light up. First is configure terminal. Next is interface LAN 1. Next is IP address 192.168.1.253, 255.255.255.0. IP address, enter, no shutdown, enter, 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 exit. Sorry for the spacing, exit, save, copy, running, config, startup, startup, config. Next step is use the IP interface brief command to display the IP address and status of all the switch ports and interfaces. You can also use the show running config command. Show IP interface brief. Enter. Okay. Let's check. This is the 192.168.2. Let's close. Show IP interface. Okay, it's same. Save the configuration S1 to S2. It's already saved. So save, copy, running, config, start up, config, So let us save the switch 1. Let's try to switch 2 is already saved. We go to the step 5. Verify network connectivity. Click the PC1 and click the desktop tab and click the command prompt. IP address for PC2, S1 and S2. PC2 is IP address is ping 192.168.1.2. Enter. Request timeout. Request timeout again. Okay. Let's proceed to the S1. Ping 192.168.1.253. Request timeout. Okay. For the last is the S2. Ping 192.168.1.254. Enter. So that would be all, and thank you for watching and listening.